Hi, my name is Devin Townsend, and I am here with Fishman to discuss the signature set of pickups that we ended up working on. It is called the Fishman Transcendence, and it is a pickup that effectively gives me three different tonal options, one being a very heavy metal sort of active pickup sort of sound, and then the second one, which is the most important one to me for this sort of experience, is a single coil clean guitar sound. And then it also gives me the option of a third sort of passive voiced humbucking sound as well. So this first example that you'll hear is going to be the clean voice 3 in the middle position between these two pickups, and it's a essentially like a Telecaster, sort of Stratocaster single coil sound. All right, this next example is more of the typical heavy metal sound that I use a lot with the DTP, and it's position 1 humbucker. The pickups have got both a blade as well as pole pieces. The pole pieces give more of a chaotic sort of frequency spectrum, whereas the blade gives it more of a typical active pickup sound. And the combination of those two allow me to do both the single coil and active metal sound. So this is position 1 humbucker. So here we are, last voice. This is one that I don't use too often, but I have it as an option. It gives me more of a passive flavored voice based on the heavy metal sound. So I've got the heavy metal version here, and then in here it's a similar sound, but more of a passive response, and then it goes to the single coil there. So this just gives you an example of how I might use that position 2. All right, position 2, humbucker. All right, so in closing here, I would like to sort of give a brief overview of why I chose to go with Fishman and their Fluence technology. At first, I couldn't quite wrap my head around how the technology worked. I thought maybe it's like a modeling thing or what have you, but the pickups are made in a very similar way to normal pickups in terms of how they function, but the construction is such that they're built vertically, and that gives you the option of doing both an active sound and a passive sound. So if you're looking into getting a pickup for your guitar that gives you the options to do more than one thing while being able to still do the crushing sort of metal stuff, this is the pickup that I think is best suited for it, because it gives me personally, after working with the company, the opportunity to do two very distinct things with one pickup, which is something that up to this point I've not had the opportunity to do. So check it out. Fishman Transcendence, Devin Townsend, yeah!